Guys, it's the second video prediction for today, and I'd like to welcome you people to today's games analysis. And again, if you are new to the channel, please like this video, subscribe, share with friends, and as always, my encouragement to you is try your very best to select some of the best matches across the two videos because we are currently at a time where things are extremely interesting. Things aren't going as well as you would expect them to. But there is going to be consistency at a certain point, but that time is not now. So in the meantime, select some of your best matches and and, and give it your best shot. So we already have the first video out, and the second video is what we have right now. So please, based on the analysis, my encouragement would be pick your best games out of the two videos. That's what I would encourage you because these times are brutal. So the first game we have is from the Netherlands Eredivisie, and it's Feyenoord and Sittard. So this Feyenoord team, they're not doing badly. I know they have lost twice at home, but you have to also analyze the quality of games they've lost. So they lost to Salzburg in the Champions League, which is expected. They lost to Ajax um, in their league because currently Ajax is extremely rejuvenated. Ajax is playing very well now, and they have that rivalry thing. So then you check this Sittard. The Sittard team isn't doing that well. Only one win in their last five matches. Not impressive. And I think the reason you would expect Feyenoord to get the win today is when you check their positions on the table, what this game would potentially mean for Feyenoord. So when you check their positions on the table, and there's one interesting thing you find about it, the fact that they need to pick these points to catch up with the rest of the top teams. So they're position four, and victory today will move them into the second position. So that's something that really excites them. So what am I going with? I'm going with a straight win for Feyenoord via two up. So not just a straight win, but two up victory. So if Feyenoord gets to establish a two-goal advantage at any point during the game, this bet slip wins. And the odd for that to happen is 1.25. The next fixture we have is from the England Premier League. It's Brentford Leicester. Leicester has changed its coach. And what that means is that whenever there is a managerial change, one thing you should expect is fluidity in football from the team. So Leicester is used to losing by 2 goals to 0, but that will change today. Today you'll see goals. I mean, Brentford can't even keep clean sheets. It's not in their DNA to keep clean sheets. So Brentford is going to score. They also concede. And why do we say so? When you look at their standings, sorry, not standings, but their data, right? When you look at the data, you see that Brentford scores and concedes. So 5 matches played, and just take a look, 2.5 goals every time, every single time. Then you check Leicester away from home. Leicester too is averaging 2.5 goals away from home. So this is going to make for an interesting game. The new coach will want to stamp his foot on the ground. Brentford will also want to defend its advantage at home. So it's going to be a very competitive game that should um, lead to this thing. It should lead to goals in 90 minutes. So it's for this reason that we are going with that we are going with over 2 goals, not over 2.5 goals, but over 2 goals, implying that this bet slip wins if two or more goals are done. But if it's only two goals, then you are refunded. So no loss. And the odd for over 2 goals is 1.26. The next game we have here is from the Germany Bundesliga. It's RB Leipzig and Wolfsburg. So RB Leipzig they've done well this season, to be honest. Because when you analyze their matches, you realize that Their losses this season have only been in the Champions League. Right? They drew Mönchengladbach, they beat St. Pauli, they were even able to beat Freiburg. And it does seem that their interest this season is in their league. And they were even able to beat Augsburg. They drew Union Berlin. So the point is, they don't seem interested in the Champions League. That's why they haven't picked up points in the Champions League. Wolfsburg away from home, they're not doing poorly either. They have won three times away from home and lost once. But you need to analyze the quality of teams they've beaten. They've mostly beaten newly promoted teams or teams that are typically in the bottom half of the table. So like Holstein Kiel, Heidenheim, and Bochum. So this is a game that you can expect RB Leipzig to get a positive result in 90 minutes. And the head-to-head supports RB Leipzig's form. Another thing of equal importance is their standings on the table. That too, paints a vivid picture of how critical this game is or will be for um, uh, um, for RB Leipzig because RB Leipzig is trying to catch up. What they're doing now is they're trying to catch up with Bayern Munich, and they wouldn't want to give Bayern Munich any more advantage in their league. So RB Leipzig is 8 points away from the top, and formerly they were just 3 points away from the top place team. So a few more losses, and they might drop out of the top four, and that's not something they would want. So they will be able to pick a positive result against Wolfsburg today, and it's for that reason that I'm going with a double chance for RB Leipzig, and the odd is 1.21. And finally, we have this game from the Saudi Arabia Professional League. We have Al Hilal and Al Shabab. So Al Hilal, this has been a very strong team. They typically do very, very well. And very rarely do they lose a game. Very rarely do they lose a game. And that's why in their last five matches, they've only lost once away from home. And that was to Al Kajik. And interestingly, last season they went the entire season without losing a game. I think the entirety of the campaign. Yeah, I think the entirety of the campaign they didn't lose a single game. And against this home team, they will be able to pick a positive result because the reason they have to pick a positive result is because of where they are on the table and how close the other team is. So typically, this is a team that finishes top of the table every season, but this season in particular, they have a big competition from Al Ittihad. So as you can see, they're currently second placed, and if they lose today, that means Al Ittihad will have more advantage over them, and that is not something that they would want. So they want to do everything possible to win. Actually, not even a draw isn't going to help. They need to win today. So, but we are going with a draw no bet for Al Hilal, and the odd for a draw no bet for Al Hilal is 1.19, and you have a total of 2.27 odds for your benefits. And I want to wish you guys nothing but the absolute best with today's matches. And thank you very much for your time. These are the games we have for today. And as always, see you guys and catch you on the flip side. Take care.